I grew up in Camillus, New York, 30 miles north of Cortland and an hour east of Hobart College. By chance, I was surrounded by several of the greatest men to coach the game of lacrosse. Two of them are being inducted into this Hall of Fame, Mike Messier and Dave Urick. I chose Hobart because I wanted to play for a college coach who was similar to my high school coach, legendary Mike Messier, who truly cared about his players. While they both built a championship culture, their win-loss record speaks for itself. They both cared passionately about mentoring quality character more than they did about winning or losing games. Coach was a family man first and foremost. We got to know his wife Linda, or Mrs. U, and their three children, Mindy, Holly, and Scotty. The integration of his family, by design, would become symbolic of the culture of Hobart lacrosse during the 80s and 90s as a family. I continue to emulate, to the best of my ability, Coach U's example of balancing the importance of family and his passion for coaching. I will never forget the pregame huddle before a game against Syracuse. It was during the spring of 1989, and both Syracuse and Hobart were ranked number 1 in the country, Division I and Division III respectively. This was arguably the biggest game of our season. A packed crowd at Boswell Field, and the tension and nerves were at an all-time high. Coach U brought us in before the opening whistle, where I nervously awaited what I thought was going to be a fire and brimstone speech to send us on the field. In typical Coach U fashion, he looked at our team and said two things. "Hey fellas, you know it must be a big game when they bring in a few extra porta potties." This, of course, cut the tension and immediately made us all relax. He then followed up with a second statement, with a tear in his eye, by saying, "I love each and every one of you. Get after their asses and have fun." He taught us to be loyal teammates and to love each other on and off the field, regardless of our differences. Statistically, Coach U's record at Hobart speaks for itself. Winner of 10 straight national championships. Coach's win total continues to grow today as his spirit continues to be passed on from one generation to the next, from those lucky enough to have been coached by him. Coach U's win total in life, his impact on people, will forever be his greatest accomplishment as it continues to grow. I've been fortunate to have played for a few of the greatest coaches in any sport, and this is what I've come to believe. A great coach or leader is someone who uses an authentic expression of themselves in order to create an environment where others can succeed. This was and continues to be the standard set by Coach U. It was and will always be an honor to say that I played under the guidance of the great Coach U. I will forever be grateful of the time and energy that he has spent and continues to spend with me. Congratulations to Coach U, the Urick family, and all of the inductees. Sincerely, Jeff Tambroni, Hobart College, class of '92.